Baba Batra Perket, Mishnah Zayin, the seventh Mishnah in the ninth chapter of Masechet Baba Batra. So in the last Mishnah, we talked about someone who was dying, Shekatav kol nechasav la'acherim, a person who wrote his property to somebody else, or whether it was karka or not karka, and we learned there is a halachic principle that matnat shchiv meira is kimktuvim ukimisurim, I'm sorry, divrei shchimera, the words of a person who's dying, kiktubim ukimisurim damo. Right? If he says, if the last wish, we honor the last dying wish of a person who's a shchimera, who's dying, and when he says, I want you to give this money, it's as if it's written and given over. Okay, so now we're going to learn that that's not according to every opinion. Hamachalek nechasav al piv. If a person divides up his property al piv, verbally, Rabbi Eliezer says, Echad bari ve'echad misukan. So whether that person is healthy or misukan or in danger, ashchibera, nechasim sheyesh lam achrayut niknim bekesef ubishtar ubechazaka. Remember that term, nechasim sheyesh lam achrayut, property that has achrayut, that can have a lien on it, i.e. land, any land, niknim bekesef ubishtar ubechazaka. It has to be acquired either through the transfer of money, a contract, or chazaka, or ownership, demonstrations of ownership, I mean in the normal way. Or property that has no liens on it, i.e. metaltalin, a car, a book, a bottle of water, they're only acquired b'meshicha, when you pull it, i.e. you have to do a kinyan, and that's what the Bartunera says. Rabbi Eliezer, letle divrei shchimeira kektubim ukimisurim dam. He doesn't hold this. Letle means he doesn't hold of that position. He disagrees with that position. Even if a person is on his deathbed and making a commandment because he's going to die, he says that it's not a gift unless he makes a kinyan. Even if a person is dying, I want you to give my Cadillac to my sister. No, unless you do a kinyan, the same way like we would do with a healthy person. But the Bartuna says we don't pass him like Rabbi Eliezer. Rather, we say that for a dying person, that last wish is kikutuvin ukimisurin dami. Okay. So they said to him, hey, Rabbi Eliezer, ma'aseh iman shel b'nei rochel shahaita chola. What about the story of the mother of the b'nei rochel? B'nei rochel, the sons, is that a name of a place? The sons of rochel. Rochel is the name of the father. The sons of rochel. Shahaita chola. She was sick. V'amra tenu kvinati lebiti. Give my kvinati. It's like her shawl. It was just a very expensive shawl. It was worth 12 mana. 12 mana is 1,200 zuz. It was very, very valuable zuz. And they did it, meaning if they didn't have to, they would have sold it and they would have split the money. It was a lot of money. So the sons of Rochel, they treated their mother's gift as if it was kektuvin ukimisirin damin. Amar lehen. So he said to them, B'nei Rochel tikabreim imam. Let the B'nei Rochel, the sons of Rochel, Tekavrim Imam means their mother should have buried them. He didn't like them. Why? You can't prove anything for B'nei Rochel. Shirasha'im hayu. They were wicked. They were evil people, and therefore, even though normally the halacha is that you didn't have to fulfill their mother's wish. Knasa kansu rabbanam lebanim. The rabbis, they find these sons, these specific sons, lekayem labat matnat imam, to give their daughter what their mother wanted. Afabish lo hadin. Even though they didn't have to, the rabbi said, you guys, you have to do it. Why? Because tikbareim imam. Why? So the Kahati says that he was mad at them because of something that they did in their kerem. They had a vineyard, and they allowed grasses to grow, and they would harvest those grasses, and the rabbis didn't like it because it was a problem of klaim, of having different species grow in a kerem. The rabbis were very against that. The Rabbi Lazar clearly was very mad at them. Tikbareim imam. You wouldn't want in the Mishnah, you wouldn't want your name to be recorded like that in the Mishnah. Chachamim say b'Shabbat dvarim kayamim eno yachol lichtov. So Chachamim say no. Rabbi Lezer says, remember we said matna shchibera is not considered given over. So Chachamim said we agree with you during the week because you could write it down or you could do a kinyan. But on Shabbat, a person is dying. What can you do? Rabbi Yeshua says b'Shabbat amru. If a gift is a gift and you honor it on Shabbat, kal v'chomer b'chol. How much more so do we say that gift would be honored, during the week as well. Look at the Batra for a second. That's halacha. Bein b'chol, bein b'Shabbat, whether it's in the weekday or on Shabbat. Divrei shchimera kiktuve b'chimisirei dameh. So the words of a shchimera, it's as if it's written and given over. Ve'ein tzarich kinyan, and you don't need a kinyan. Kiyosebo, similarly, there's a halacha zachin lekatan, ve'en zachin legadol. So if a person wants to give something to a minor, the minor can't make a kinyan. So a person wants to give him, let's say I want him to be the owner of this pen. You give it to an adult, and the adult says, I make a kinyan on behalf of this child. But ein zachin legadol, you're not zoche for a gadol, for an adult, because the adult can make his own kinyan. Rabbi Yeshua says, lekatan amru. If you can be zoche for a katan who has no dot, then kavachomer the gadol. Certainly, you can make a kinyan for a gadol who can be zoche for himself, and that's how we paskin, like Rabbi Yoshua. We'll stop here. As we always do, dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.